This is my first term. I'm just ending my first term. It's been 4 years. Started out thinking I knew everything and walked in and knew nothing. So the first year was pretty hard yards. Steep learning curve, I would suggest, but lots of support and spent a lot of time listening. And moving into the second year, you sort of start finding your feet, and it's most enjoyable. I've really, I love it. I really feel like I make a difference and get heard around the table and a part of making big decisions for the area that I live in. So I've learned a lot of skills in my first term. The local government is very supportive, and the council provide courses that you can go and do. As a first term councillor, I went to Coffs Harbour and did 2-day training, which was fantastic. And you meet a lot of other new councillors and you share experiences and ideas. There were also councillors there that had lots of years of experience. I think it's, I know myself, I'm a mother, I work full time, my husband has his own business, but I saw it as very important to give back to the community, and it does take time, but you're involved in your community, so I just see that as being part of what I do. I see that I have the ability to be able to communicate with people in the job that I do, and through the schools, with the children, with the local football, netball club, and through that then I am able to give a voice to the people at the council table. Young families need to be involved. Your voice is just as important as an older person. Older people bring lots of wisdom, but young people bring new ideas and a different way of doing things. And it's great to think that we've done something the same way for a long time, but it's also good to do something a bit different. So the future of our council is about the young people and encouraging young people to be involved in the community. I would encourage anybody that's interested to step up, find out, speak to your local councillor and see what's involved and give it a go. 4 years, it seems like a long time, but it goes really quickly, and at the end of it you're ready to go again because you make a difference, and that's really important.
Look, some of the things I've come onto council for is that I'm a jack of all trades, master of none, and I believe the skill set you need to have is probably one is to be a very good listener, on council, because we need to listen to everyone's community views. The beauty about local government, and like nearly any other business that you go into, we have lots of training these days. One thing I would say to young people out there that are even thinking about standing for council, don't be afraid to nominate yourself or have someone nominate you to stand for local government. There are lots of great skills that you'll learn along the way, and you will bring your skill set to council and to the table and developing your community, because we need people at all levels with all different skills. So we need young people, we need middle-aged, and we need senior members of our community giving input to council. Where I think a good, strong councillor is the ability to give vision and direction and strategic planning for the future of our council. People who stand for council, you've got to be willing to listen and hear what they've got to say, and then make an opinion of that into the future, for the future.
Well, I've only been here for 18 years, and I didn't think anyone would vote for me. But soon became aware that people were saying, "Oh, well, you will have a go at it, won't you?" And I'm very glad that I did decide to do that, because I spoke to people and they were concerned about things that should have been happening and concerned about things that weren't happening. And I thought, yeah, I'll pull my sleeves up and have a little go. Yes, it's rather daunting when you first become a councillor, because there's so much to get your head around. But fortunately I had lots of help from existing councillors. We had 3 councillors continued on from the old council, and there were lots of opportunities for classes and networking situations where you were able to talk with other people who were already involved, and of course all the experience from those existing councils was very, very helpful. The most important thing I've learned about decision-making processes is that you need to communicate with people. You need to actually get out there into the community and not presume that you understand, but just talk to ordinary people in ordinary language and give them plenty of opportunities to come and have a chat to you. A lot of people don't attend council meetings, but often they'll stop you in the supermarket or down the street and say, "Oh, I'm glad I ran into you, what do you think about such and such?" And really, if the Shire doesn't know about your concerns, they can't do anything about them, and just educating people to actually have their 2 bobs worth. I'm proof that you don't need to have an interest in politics. I'm proof that you just need to have a commitment to your community, to listen and understand people, and be prepared to go out there and actually get down and get dirty with people, and just find out what their needs and requirements are, and to have the passion to improve things in your particular region. I think anybody who wants to go on council should have a really good look at their available time, their interest in the community, perhaps the level of knowledge they have about various issues around the community, and just have a red hot go at it.
I've been a councillor since 1999, starting with Hume Shire Council, and then from 2004 with Greater Hume Shire Council. During that time I've met and worked with a range of people, all good people. The experience has been very, very rewarding. I've been able to represent my community and to make plans for my community. I think we should have younger councillors because they bring a different perspective to the thinking of council. It's their future that we're planning in council, and I think that they should have their input into what their community will be like in the future.